Hillsborough deputies say a 64-year-old woman was killed in her own home, and they believe her own son is responsible. Early this morning in Brandon, Julie Aylor was stabbed to death, and the hunt for the killer is on. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank is live at the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office tonight with more on this tragic story. Evan, what can you tell us?
Well, the victim is described as a loving grandmother who used to walk the neighborhood with her young grandchildren in tow. Neighbors say that she was too young to die.
The shock is still setting in.
Why? Why would you kill my mom? You took the only thing I had.
And it may get even worse for Christina Blair. Deputies say they're looking for Julie Aylor's son, 37-year-old John Aylor. He's wanted for first-degree murder and armed burglary. He has an extensive arrest history in Hillsborough County, including for theft and drug possession.
She was an amazing mom. She took care of her kids. She took care of her grandson. She took care of my daughter. She takes care of everybody. There ain't not one person I don't know she ain't took care of.
Deputies were called to a home on Silvercrest Lane at around 4:40 Monday morning to find the 64-year-old grandmother stabbed and dying.
Normally, I'm actually awake at that time because that's when my husband gets up for work. And this time, I was actually sleeping, didn't hear or see a thing.
There's no word yet as to what the motive might have been, but neighbors say they cannot possibly imagine what enraged someone to the point they'd kill a 64-year-old woman who was known to take her grandkids for long walks.
She's still young enough to have had a lot of life left in her, and it's just awful. I don't even have words to describe.
Deputies were posted around the stunned neighborhood as family begins to wait for justice.
Yeah, we're all gonna gather strength because nothing's gonna happen to my family. My main thing right now is to keep my family together.
And deputies say that this is an isolated incident, and they believe that the public is not in danger at this point. They have not yet said what leads they have as far as catching this suspect, the woman's own son. Allie, back to you.
Such a sad situation there. All right, Evan Axelbank live for us tonight. Evan, thanks.